You are now tuned in to Coming to Conclusions, and I am your host, Dreyah Karter. Coming to Conclusions is a sex-positive podcast. We talk about sex, dating, love, relationships, and God knows what else that might happen. And today I have my bestie.
Oh, man. I knew that was coming, man. I knew that was coming. Of course. That's good, though.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. Outside of being the bestie.
Outside of being the bestie.
I'm formerly known as Terrance Miller, your favorite comedian. Okay. Yeah, outside of being the bestie, but
You're
bestie,
daddy now.
Dad.
Oh, you don't want to be not daddy or dad?
I'm dad, man. Cause I don't know. I feel like some of this shit got different meanings, and I'm just trying to define my own. Like one lady was like telling me, "Oh, I thought you was gonna be a daddy and not a father." Like, what the hell is the difference? Apparently, a daddy is one that run off.
Really?
Yeah, you're a father if you stay around. Like if you're active, you're a father.
So that makes sense why bitches call niggas daddy.
Yeah.
Because they run off.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a lot of shit you learn.
So what's the difference? Like, what's the difference between dad and a father then?
Dad and a father.
Or is it the same?
I think it's the same. I think it should be the same. I felt offended automatically by the statement. So
was it a white woman?
White woman.
Yeah, I would have been offended too.
Yeah, definitely white woman. So I didn't know what the fuck she was saying. Yeah. I'm like,
you got a kid and you gotta go.
Funny as shit though. Prior to having a kid, I was always one of them people, you know, when people have kids, you be like, how old your kid is? They be like, oh, well, she's 14 months. If somebody without a kid, you got to think, like, what the hell? Just say a year.
Yeah,
Just say a year.
A year and 2 months.
But having a kid, I'm keeping up with these days, okay? So I'm happy to say I got a 9-day-old around this motherfucker.
You got it down to the day.
9 days, a week and 2 days, boy.
Oh, so you're going to be one of those parents.
Yeah, because that...
My kid, 18 months.
Yeah, I done turned to one of them people that I did not like. I done turned to one of them.
So is there anything like you didn't think that you actually enjoy now that you have a kid?
The crying and shit. The crying and shit just, you know, you hearing it from other people, kids. It's like, please, like, do whatever you got to do to shut this motherfucker up. But when it's your own kid, it's like, I understand where it's coming from. Like, this person don't know no better. Like, they don't know. It could be a itch on the bottom of their foot. They don't know nothing but to cry. That's it. And so
you got to figure that shit out.
Yeah. You know, it's like more, you know, sympathy and patience about that go into it.
So, how are you getting enough sleep?
No, fuck no.
Oh, you're up in the middle of the night with the baby too?
Yeah.
How are you actually being a father?
Because she waking up like every probably 3 hours. Like, it be times I might wake up and I look at the clock and I be like, bro, what the fuck? What time is it? It only be like 3 o'clock. And then the next time I wake up, it be like 5 o'clock. That's how that shit go from like hours of 12 and 8.
Damn. I don't miss that at all.
Yeah.
You'll never like sleep fully though for the rest of your life.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But why as you get older though? Like as they get older, I should be able to become more independent.
No, you still ain't gonna sleep fully.
What is worrisome? You be worried throughout the night?
I don't think it's like a worrisome. It's just it feels like you're so used to listening that you're not gonna. Because now it's like it's not just you and the person you're with. It's like a whole kid that you're gonna have to listen to too.
Right.
So you're gonna be like in full protect mode all through the night. So that whole sleeping sound and you know I can sleep through a whole thunderstorm and a home invasion. Yeah, none of that shit it's all out the window.
Yeah.
Never gonna get it back.
Yeah, that shit fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm normally like a 10 o'clock guy. I normally do the 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been waking up for the last 9 days at 7:30 in the fucking morning.
Ooh.
I'm talking about up and like Adam, like ready to do whatever. Like I'm ready to work out. I'm ready to go do whatever I gotta do.
You just want to get out the house?
Got to get the fuck out the house.
Listen, I had enough of the baby. I gotta go.
Got to get the fuck on, boy. I got to get the fuck on because that shit is like, I don't know. Like that shit is like, it's cool, but I realize why it's an at-home life and like, you know, another life where you actually doing shit that, not saying that ain't what I want to do, but I can't do that all day. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. I don't think no one can.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be a stay-at-home father?
No, fuck no.
At all?
No, I wouldn't even attempt to. Shit, they were still in the hospital and I was ready to get back to telling jokes and dropping boxes off. Fuck no, I couldn't do that shit.
So now are you going to incorporate your daughter into your skits now?
Yeah.
So are you going to be like family-friendly skits or is it just going to be like being a dad sucks because X, Y, and Z.
I don't know. We'll have to see how it go. I can't do nothing fun right now. Nothing that I really want to do. I really want to, rush the process and tell her to get her education and stay away from these niggas. But
You ready to drop advice?
at 9 days old, I can't do nothing but wipe ass, feed her, put her back to sleep. It's like a fucking pattern over and over. So I can't really do nothing fun right now.
Oh, you'd be okay. Since you're a comedian, who's your favorite comedian of all time?
Kevin Hart.
Why?
Because he first of all, the crowds he bring in is like, if you ever look at like the faces, if anybody that's like into stand up, I be paying attention to like the audience, like because you may have a white comedian and you look into the crowd, he don't got nothing but white people came to see him. You go to see an Asian person, you look into the crowd, it's nothing but Asian people going to see him. You look in Kevin Hart crowds, it's people of all statures, like. It's fucking Indians, it's Asians, it's Puerto Ricans. It's like everybody think this man funny of different races. And that shit is cool to like see people like being able to cross over. Like I ain't just talking black shit. I'm talking my shit and a lot of different races can relate to it. So that shit is cool.
So what makes like a good comedian?
A good storyteller. A good storyteller that actually can, cause like stand up is more of like a psyche of it of like, okay, I'm about to have this big ass build up and I'm gonna twist this shit at the end and it's gonna cause you to laugh. It's a lot different from like doing shit on TikTok, because TikTok is like you ain't doing nothing but getting somebody laughing like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And TikTok give you like the tools and all that shit to be able to make this shit happen. So it's a lot easier. But if I'm standing in front of you and I'm doing 5-10 minutes shit and you listening, I got your full attention and I can make you laugh, that shit is a damn skill. So definitely storytelling and being witty. Witty people is cool to me too.
So where do you struggle at like being a comedian? Like what's your weakness?
Damn. That's a hard question. That's a hard question. I thought about it the other day, but it's hard to say what really is my weakness. I would say I don't do impersonations as much as I like. If I'm just talking like throughout conversation throughout my day, I'm doing a lot of impersonations. But when I get on stage, it's like I only got one voice. I don't have.
I'm about to say you have multiple voices when we're on the phone talking.
Yeah, when we're on the phone, it's like when we're on the phone, I can mock anybody, especially if I'm like around them. I can mock anybody. It's your keywords, like words that you go to all the time. I got all that shit down pat. But when I'm on stage, it's like, nah.
I'm just gonna use my voice.
Yeah.
They can use their imagination. I'm just gonna keep my voice the same.
I'm gonna just keep my shit the same.
All right, so let's get into some questions.
Ooh.
So what is the funniest thing a woman can do for you while having sex?
The funniest thing that has happened to me that I find enjoyable. Okay, like my shit is like, if I'm like, like fucking from the back or whatever, I like the woman to, reach back and, rub my balls or something. That kind of like, that's like my, like my, you doing
the unlock code.
Yeah, that's like my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like my, okay, I'm handling business enough. But funny is shit is like all girls don't got that wingspan on them. So I had one girl, she went to reach back and she start tickling my belly button. I say, hold on, nah, that ain't what you do, goddamn. I don't want you to fuck around with my belly button.
Have you ever had like a female try to reach back and just like fell on her face?
Fell on her face? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've definitely.
I say because I feel like they're not balanced in that position.
Because I don't think because it made me wonder. Because like, what if I get a girl whose arms is too long and she be done reach back and start,
that's where I thought your story was gonna go.
Playing that wild spot. Nah, because I think that if that were to happen, I would probably shut the whole process down. We couldn't finish if you reach back and put your hands where it don't belong.
I mean, you can't reset.
No, fuck no. After getting the finger in your ass,
well, I mean, ain't no reset. It didn't go all the way in, but like tickle the hairs.
No, nah. That's like I don't know. That's like some old weird ass shit. Like I don't allow nothing to go on back there. That ain't nah. We ain't doing
that. Next question is, what is good pussy?
Can I rephrase the question a little bit? All right. First of all, every woman got good pussy. The worst pussy I've ever had has still been amazing. But I will say good sex is like communication, good communication during sex, good action, whether or not you a woman that's willing just sitting there or whether I like some of these women be like athletic out here. Like the first time I told a girl to like ride me, and it went from like them riding like normal, like you catch some of them girls they be riding dick like they like trying to scoot a chair up or some shit, and then the first bitch that shock you that get on her feet while she riding your dick, that shit is like a whole like holy shit, this bitch is like amazing. Now her shit is like now she has good sex to me because this shit is something that
She did something out of the norm.
I can't get this from everywhere. This is some shit that when you leave, you will be the bitch that could stand on her feet and ride that. But that ain't nothing that a bunch of women can do. A bunch of women can't like get in no frogger position on you. So
what's the average like amount of women that you've slept with that has done that?
probably like I can't throw my whole number out
Well,
there.
I didn't ask for the whole number, just the ones that could ride dick on their feet.
Okay, so if I say if you got 10 women, probably only 2 of them.
Really?
Probably only 2 of them. Cause it also matters with like, the weight and like height. I ain't the tallest fucking guy. So most girls that do that shit is like shorter than me. But if I get one and we have equal height, most times nah, they ain't not no standing up type shit.
Okay. Who is someone that is ugly but you think is sexy?
Ugly, but I think sexy. Just hilarious.
You think?
I think she have her days, but
her face is a little too strong.
Yeah, and her accent is strong as a fuck. But she be sexy because she still aggressive, and that's I be looking like I could tame a bitch like that.
So you like aggressive women?
I like aggressive women in the beginning, but towards the end it become a hassle. But in the beginning, I love them aggressive.
Is it because of the challenge?
Yeah. Because you think like when you deal with an aggressive woman that over time, that should have kind of scaled back. At first I just treat it like it's, like some type of protective procedure or something. Like you can just do this shit and you let a man in your life and then you lower that shit. But most women still keep that shit going on. And I don't fuck with that. I can't fuck with the long term you being aggressive. If you just aggressive just to see who can get past your walls or your shell and then you let it down, that's cool. But if you keep this shit going and you trying to, be an alpha along with me being an alpha, it ain't gonna match.
What if she's like aggressive some of the times, but not all the time? And that's like just her personality.
Aggressive some of the times. If we got 7 days, how many days?
Like 4.
4? Fuck no, that's too much. That's the majority of the week.
Okay, you got the other 3.
Nah.
I mean, but it's not like a difficult aggressive. Like she can't tell you like to go pick up your clothes or can you do this. Like it's not aggressive. Like you still the nigga, but like that's just her personality.
Right. So okay, scenario wise, say she come in the house and I'm playing the game, and she say, "Can you help me get the groceries out the car?" But I say, "Hold on, I'm on the game. I can't pause it." And she say, "Well, I want you to get up now." If I was dealing with that 4 days out the week, I couldn't do it.
Really?
I couldn't do it. Just like the me saying, okay, what I can do, like when I get a chance to do it, and it may be something serious. It may, what I'm saying, be some ice cream or something in there or something. But just
is ice cream serious?
It's not serious enough for you to be handling me like that.
So like, what if she came with and just like cut the game off because you wouldn't get up?
Yeah, no. Now you talking about this bitch might get a lump on her head.
Oh damn, like that?
It might get a little troubling. It ain't gonna be okay. It ain't gonna go over smoothly. Nah, not unplugging my shit.
But I mean, she asked you to get up to go get the groceries.
Yeah, but once it convert to a now, I can't fuck with that. Nah, not a now.
Is there anything you're gonna tell a female to do like now?
No.
So she can do it on her own time.
Whatever you do is on you. I'm accepting people. I ain't one of them dudes that come around and got a bone to pick. I ain't finna be arguing with no bitch.
So you ain't out here changing people.
Nope. Fuck no.
So what have you learned? Because you had this whole theory about like people just being them. and you're not changing them.
Yeah. What have I learned as far as
From your theory, like you've tried to change someone, it didn't work, so now you're just accepting people as they are.
because it all started with like one of my partners like was like a crazy ass cheater. And I wasn't like really for that shit. I was like, bro, if you know, you can fuck as many bitches as you want, but you don't have to commit to them. But he still wanted to commit, do him. And I started noticing like although I'm like living through him saying, okay, if that was my girl or if I was had a girl, what I would do, the joy I was seeing on his face from going out there and cheating was like, who the fuck am I to take this away from him? Who am I? So from there, it was like, I don't have no control over nobody but myself. Shit. Even with having a little girl, I don't have no control over her. I can guide her, but at some point she'll have her own opinion and what make her happy. So just taking that shit off the table. Like, damn that. I'd rather accept you and learn your tendencies and even learn if I can be around you versus me trying to, I don't want everybody to be like me.
So do you think like cheating makes a lot of people happy?
Gotta be. Gotta be. Because I
Why?
feel like at the end of the day, everybody wanna be handled and treated a certain way. Shit, we see it on the internet all the time, man. All this kings and queens shit. But the thing about it is, even if I got a girl or even like if I got a wife or whatever the case may be, I may not always feel like a king.
Mm-hmm.
I may and it may just be like separate times out the day, not even like a long thing, like just like a dibble or a dabble of somebody that's giving me some type of different energy than what I'm already used to, like
Okay.
what I'm bored with, or what I'm just not getting that king feeling. Like I feel like it's an ego thing, really.
Mm.
But a lot of times, I mean, sometimes people can't even explain to you what strokes their egos. So a lot of people still be on like a search out here.
So like, how does your girl make you feel like a king then?
Mm, that's a hard question.
Does she make you feel like a king?
Not all the time. Not all the
You feel like a
time.
peasant sometimes.
Sometimes, I mean, that should be, I ain't gonna say like, not like no peasant, but I feel like most guys probably had these moments with their girl where like you just gotta, let her know what it is. Like, I ain't your oldest son around this motherfucker, okay? Like, you gotta kind of, I feel like most guys, if you dealing with a girl, it's gonna be plenty of moments where you gotta put your foot down.
Mm.
So I mean, the key is to feel like that the majority of the time, but I don't know. I don't know.
So how do you put your foot down?
It just depends on whatever the situation is. If anything, I try to get better because before, like in the beginning of relationships, I was already in the mode of accepting people, but I wasn't correcting them on how to handle me.
Okay.
But that's because I didn't know myself enough. I would just get distant or whatever. But now I can shut shit down within the conversation. As soon as you say something out the way, it's a hold on. Let me straighten you the fuck out because who you talking to?
Is that effective? Because like most women don't do it. They'll say it later on in different conversations, but they won't do it right then and there.
I think most women, I'm not that shit weird, but I feel like most women enjoy conflict, especially like if they feel like it's like gonna like if it's like with a purpose. Like I feel like the good and the bad that go along with dealing with a woman, that bad is also keeping that woman. Cause if we never bump heads, you would think I'm just like ain't no bitch want no yes man or nobody
Yeah,
that's
it's
soft.
boring. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
You gotta have them moments where you just say, "Girl, let me tell you what Terrance. Let me tell you what just happened with Terrance." Like you gotta have them moments like that. So I don't mind it. I tell people, man, that shit. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You might as well just get in that shit, be who you are, and this person just gotta accept it. Not in a bad way, not like you maliciously doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I'm showing you who I am. You take it or leave it.
What's one thing you don't want a woman to accept about you?
Mm,
Like if you were to do something, you'd be like, I gotta leave her because she accepted this shit.
mm. I wouldn't want my woman to accept me like scaling back my hustle. Like if she met me and I was always on the go, and then I started dealing with her, and I just resort to a bum ass nigga, like right in front of her face. Where I would, if she met me, and on Thursdays, every Thursday I got mics, every weekend I got shows, and then for a stretch of a time, I ain't doing none of that.
You just home.
I'm just kicking it. I'm just kicking it. If she ain't saying nothing, then she wouldn't be the right one for me.
Really?
Yeah.
What if she just take it like, oh, he's home spending time with me versus like, out working?
Nah, because I mean, at the end of the day, for me, I can't speak for most guys, but for me, what I'm doing with my life makes me happy. Instead of, like the personal shit is cool. It's completely cool. But what I do to take care of the personal shit, what my daughter will make me cool. Well, it's all right to be a father. But what I'm doing to provide for her will make me feel even more of a father.
Okay, that makes sense.
So even with dealing with a woman, even if I'm your man, shit, I need to be out doing manly shit. Sitting around the house, there ain't nothing manly about that, boy. I'm around here burping and wiping ass. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But some at home activities at times. But if I'm just the designated ass wiper, if I'm just the designated, nah, that ain't it.
So have you ever gotten like pussy off of just being a comedian? Like people like, oh, that's Terrance. Like I gotta fuck him.
Yeah.
How does that usually turn out? Like, do they approach you and be like, I want to fuck, or do they like lean into it a different way?
I mean, I'm still naive with my shit. So
all niggas are. I don't understand.
I mean, because you really, like, I was just talking about this shit earlier. With women, especially with like women that have been pretty for a long time, y'all done had to deal with like a lot of shit, like a lot of creepy shit. And I think nowadays my biggest fear is to be perceived as a creep. Like I'm not trying to be on no creep shit. So you damn near got to literally come out your mouth and say I want to fuck before I even think, okay, this is what's about to go on.
Other than that, you're gonna feel like a creep.
Other than that, cause I can't just whip my dick out and then you look and be like, well, what are you doing that for? It got to be some confirmation. Hey, go ahead and whip your shit out. And okay, here we go.
So like, you've never just sent a random dick pic? She has to ask for it.
Gotta ask for it.
So like, when a woman asks for a dick pic, like, how do you like them to ask for it? Like, do you want to know what she wants to see so that way you can like get it right to the T, or is it just like, yo, can you send me a dick pic?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got like one. Like if I ever get caught up, I probably wouldn't even be able to hide. I only got one dick pic, but it's from like 4 years ago.
A vintage dick pic here.
I only update it when I get new tattoos. I ain't got a tattoo in like 3 years, so it's the same one.
Wait, why do you always update when you get it? You gotta show the tattoo in the picture?
Because all that shit personal. Like I don't got no tattoos. Like I don't got them on my hand, and you got yours, the leg, chest.
Everywhere.
None of my shit's exposed. You gotta. If you see my tattoos, you probably saw my dick. So
that's crazy.
So let's go ahead and send the whole combo at one time, man.
You gotta get a tattoo in order to get a dick pic.
Yeah, man. I update it again once I think about something else meaningful I want to put on my body. That I do it again.
So are you doing it to show the dick or show the tattoos at this point?
Both. It's a combination of everything.
Oh, it goes hand in hand.
Because I like that whole. I didn't know it was all. Yeah, that's there. It's all there.
By the tattoos. Oh, it's dick too.
Yeah, bro. The whole package deal gonna shock you.
Pregnant pussy perspective.
Oh man.
You on the phone. I've never heard a guy that said pregnant pussy is horrible. You are the fucking first.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, and that shit's stressing me out even thinking about it, boy. Pregnant pussy is not better than regular pussy. It's
Why?
Not. Regular pussy, you literally that shit is like simple battery to domestic violence. Like that shit is like a whole different landscape of shit. Like if you got a book, a Kama Sutra book, and you want to go through this whole page, compared to pregnant pussy, you might as well not even open the book. You might as well just keep reading the title and just keep thinking about the day you really gonna read this book and flip through it. Because literally your whole catalog, whatever you feel like, all these niggas act like they got the best dick in the world. So whatever you feel like you capable of, all that shit gets shrunk to like nothing damn near. Like your dick damn near turned to like a favor. Like I'm just doing this shit as a nice gesture. I'm not really fucking. I'm just doing this shit to go to sleep type shit. It's not what that's one of the like the main stereotypes that I thought I was looking forward to. And it was cool. It get cool right up into like that, about like that 6 month mark. Once they actually have to start deep sighing when they moving around and shit about to start changing.
Because you can't fuck in the same positions.
Can't do nothing crazy. You can't even, you damn near gotta send like a warning sign, like, hey, look, I'm about to switch over. But before, you can just throw the motherfucker all around the place and not have to say nothing. So nah.
So now it's a whole act for her to roll over, get in the right position.
just to be the fuck, boy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it wetter? I mean, is it? Or that doesn't matter.
Nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but nothing. Everything like regressed for me. It didn't. Nothing like got better. Shit was like, damn. I damn sure miss. I damn sure miss what we used to be able to do, boy. I haven't sweated during fucking, and I don't know how long. Like, but it used to be like a regular thing.
And now you're not.
Now it's like, nah.
So are you gonna wait the 6 to 8 weeks to have sex?
Yeah, I may wait longer than that.
Oh, you ain't trying, no mistakes.
Cause that shit was that shit was disgusting. That shit was disgusting, man. That shit is nothing about that process that make me say, boy, I'm ready to fuck again, boy.
What were you expecting it to be, like rainbow and sunshine?
I don't know. That shit was disgusting.
The look on your face.
Because I'm thinking about it, and like the nurses and everybody, they checking on me, and I'm looking at the vagina, because I can't even call it pussy right now. I'm looking at the vagina, and I'm just looking at this shit expand. And then when the head started coming out and the shoulders came, I knew shit was real. When the shoulders came, I damn near passed out. And then like all that shit that they pulling out afterward, nah. I don't know when it's gonna click back on. Apparently, it's gonna come back at some point, but as of right now, I'm good.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
So, would you let her give you head?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Why?
Nah. I ain't trying to be teased like that. I ain't never been like a real come off a head type person. Like you fuck around, lock your job, fucking around with me. I ain't trying to like be that like desperate about that shit.
Oh, so you're just gonna really just wait?
I'll probably just, try to just catch my time and just, hit the bathroom real quick or something. Like, I ain't trying to, I wouldn't want to tease myself like that. Because who knows, at this point, this ain't even something you can keep up with. This is like you helping me out, but how often I'm going to be able to just come in here with my dick out?
Every day.
No.
No?
No.
I mean, you could get it while the baby's sleeping.
Nah. And then even that, like, it's really just too much mental shit going on where I can't even think about getting on hard right now. Like, if it naturally happened, of course, you waking up in the morning and shit like that. But after seeing what I saw, I need some time to I need some time.
So even eating the pussy right now, it's just like completely no.
Fuck no. That shit, boy, look, I saw the whole process. And like, I don't even think it's nothing like you can prepare yourself for. Like, as a guy, I just don't know how you just go rushing back in there after seeing all that shit that just came up out of there. Like, especially that that slug looking thing. What the slug looking thing is?
The slug looking thing?
It's like some shit. This nigga was like pulling the shit like
the
this.
Placenta?
Yes. When he threw that shit on the table with all his tools, that shit said boom. I said, no. I can't do it. Not right now.
So would you watch it again?
No.
So if you have another kid, you're not going to be in there?
I mean, I feel like it would be an obligation at that point, but just watching it, no.
Okay. So you do hosting at the downtown Delilah's. What do you like about hosting down there?
Hosting down there is like going to the closest thing I'm gonna get to the Jerry Springer show.
It seems like it's a lot of drama.
Yeah, but it's like you'll get to see like you know how like when we talking dick pussy talk, we talking like what we see.
Right.
Like we only can talk like our own experience. But it's a whole nother thing with like you get around like, different races, like white people have a lot of wilder shit going on than just what black people got. We got kind of, when it comes to this dick pussy stuff, we got like more like morals when it comes to it.
Mm-hmm.
But white people, they shit get way wilder than our shit does.
Like, what's the wildest story that you've heard?
The wildest story I've heard so far is two of them. The first one was a dude. It was three dudes and one lady, and I was like, okay, so what's like going on here? And the dude was like, well, that's my ex-wife and that's my best friend. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I married her. I realized I wanted to be gay. So I divorced her
Oh,
and I
okay.
hooked her up with my best friend. That shit was wild as a fuck. And then of course the other dude was his current husband. And they just all hang together. Now she just all kick it with her ex-husband who, doing the gay thing now. And she is married to his best friend.
So, okay. So, like, if your girl said, hey, I like women now, would you hook her up with one of your female friends?
Mm-mm. Nope. You got to go out there and find your own. You gotta go out there and
throw her
find
to
your
the
own.
wolves. Just
Yeah,
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no. And I hope you have a hard time too. I don't even.
Damn.
I
You
don't
wouldn't even ask for a threesome though?
Yeah, but I don't, cause this my thing, and this like what I've been hearing. Like when your girl offer you a threesome, it's not really a threesome because like most times when the threesome is like the man can dominate two women. But if your girl offer you a threesome, then it's more like you having a threesome under like supervision, like you being supervised, like, oh, don't do too much.
Really?
Yeah. From what I heard, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But I've heard like stories where like, okay, we can do this, but you can't kiss her. She can't do this.
I feel like that's like people who first start having threesomes though. Like there's all these rules and regulations of what you can and what you can't do.
Right.
But then like once you get into the habit of doing it, I feel like everything is just on the table. Like just don't get the bitch pregnant.
Whoa, shit. Hold on, so it be raw dogging going on?
Yeah.
Like, hold on, like
why are you shocked?
Hold on.
Niggas fuck raw every day.
But I'm saying, hold on, at the same time.
I mean, it makes absolutely no sense to wear a condom when you're gonna put it in one chick and then take it out and put it in another chick. That defeats the whole purpose of the condom.
Ooh, shit, boy.
Raw dog.
Ooh, shit. Nah, that seemed like a lot to handle.
What, too many body fluids?
No, I'm just saying like, cause like, okay, I was having this conversation the other day, and a woman was like, "Do you know what your dick is capable of?" And I told her no. I don't even talk like I have the best dick in the world. So, in the situation where I got two women, this shit, and I'm going into unprotected. Oh no, this shit
Sound like a disaster.
Because what if I can handle, like, okay, if I got my girl, I can handle my girl pussy. I know, how this shit is, but I get in this next girl, I get 3 strokes in, this shit over with. It could be over with, depending on.
I mean, you just got to come back.
Come back when? You can take a break?
What you mean, come back when? Go take a break, get your life together, drink some orange juice, and then come back and get in.
Yeah, I need as much prepping. I'm going to have one soon. I know it's coming.
You haven't had one yet?
I know it's coming.
Oh,
I can feel it in the air.
Have you ever asked someone that you were dating to see like old sex videos of them fucking someone else?
Fuck no.
Oh, nigga. So I ended up doing this shit, right? And I was surprisingly turned on by what I saw. But what bothered me was like, why wasn't I getting that type of dick that he was giving in the videos?
Oh, shit.
Like, nigga was giving great dick. And it was just like, damn, what type of dick is this bitch getting? Because I'm not getting this type of dick. I want that type of dick.
Boy, that shit just it don't seem right though.
What you mean?
So it was your question. You asked the question.
Yeah, because like, so the sex with me and this guy, it's like, it's okay. It's very vanilla compared to what I'm used to. Mm. And so it's just like, all right, I'll get used to it because I like him that much. But like, I wanted to see how he fucks other bitches because he has this whole thing like he doesn't want to slut his girl out. He wants to make love to his girl every night, right?
These niggas be tripping.
I completely agree. So I'm like, well, damn, how do you fuck the bitches that you either flirting with or the one night stands? Because if you fucking them better than you fucking me, I want to be that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to be the lovey-dovey. Give me this. Mm-hmm. And so I asked to see old videos, and I was very, very shocked, very, very surprised. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, damn, can I get the voodoo dick that you out here passing out?
So hold on. Cause what the fuck? That shit didn't play on your head.
No, I thought it was. Like I thought I was gonna be like super jealous and get mad of what I saw, but no. Like the very first video he sent, really fucking turned me on. Like after I seen it, it was like, okay, damn, let me go masturbate to this because this was like really, really like.
Hold on.
Good.
So why does he still have them though?
Did not.
That nigga got a highlight reel in his phone, and you just watched the whole
like,
thing.
I ain't gonna lie, like every video is a different bitch. So I was like, okay.
Holy shit.
And he sent like 5-6 videos. So like,
holy shit.
Yeah. He sent like 5-6
He couldn't
videos.
wait for you to ask.
But it was just we were having conversation. I was like, yo, do you have any videos of you fucking another female? And he was like, yeah, let me check. And he sent me like 5 or 6 videos, and it was a different female in every video, and they all look different, like no type whatsoever.
Holy
shit. But the very first one turned me on. The second one was just like, all right. I was like, it was cool.
On, you got like faces?
Yeah, faces and all.
This nigga production is A1, boy. I don't got no faces in my shit.
Nah, it was like full wide angle, like looked like an actual whole porn. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was very interesting, but it's just like that's the dick that I want. Like, why can't I get that?
So you saw him put the camera up, back up from it and say, yeah, it's straight. We good. We can get started.
Saw him put the camera up on one of them, like a whole thing. Camera fell while he was fucking one bitch. I was like, God damn, nigga. Yeah.
And you getting vanilla dick.
I'm getting vanilla dick. Like, nigga, what? Like, what is wrong with that? Like, is this like married dick that I'm getting? Because I don't understand. Like, I want the dick that these bitches getting in these videos.
Right. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say for you, because I can't, because that's fucking amazing that he was even able to get away with that. So I'm gonna say for you, because I told you about this show I was watching. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on, but it was about a girl who was used to getting like fucked like crazy by her ex dude, but she was in a relationship. She was married to a successful guy, but he was giving her vanilla dick pretty much. And she was pretty much just walking around like having all these flashbacks of when she was getting fucked crazy. And it was like breaking her out in sweats and shit. So do you ever have like these flashbacks of when you were getting the preferred dick?
Yes. Yes. However, I will say like after I seen the videos of him fucking the other women, now that's what I picture in my head. I just kind of like replace it with me in those videos in a sense. Because I'm like, okay, if you're doing that in the video and it looks that good, it has to feel fucking amazing. So like I'm only trying to imagine what that would be like if I could get that type of dick. So it's not necessarily like old sex sessions with old people. That
shit sound like you helping them out.
I might be.
But it goes to what I was saying earlier. Like with shit like that, I'm being real about my shit. Like, I literally cannot tell, like, because I don't have those moments where I tell a girl, yeah, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, and then I get in that shit, and I gotta explain something. Woo, hey, that shit was crazy. I fucked up. But I realized that a lot of this shit go into how I feel about the girl. Like, if I don't care about you like that, I'm a fuck you different than a girl that I'm in love with.
Well, that's what he says. Like, yeah, he says that all the time. I'm just like, bro, like, no, like, let me be your slut. Like, that's how I want you to treat me. Like, if you want to make love, we can do that on another night. Like, that's cool. But like Friday and Saturday, can I be a slut? Like, give me 2 days.
I mean, I don't. That shit. I mean, nowadays, I don't think about it. Like, if I'm gonna be loyal to one woman, you got to be a lot of shit in my head. I think a lot. You got to be the bitch from down the street. You got to be the service lady. You got to be the mail lady. You got to be my little side bitch. I fuck over from time. I'ma just make up shit. You ain't gonna always be my girl in my head all the time.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's how that shit got to be. You just got to be on some whatever I'm on type shit. And most times it be like that. Most times, except for when they pregnant. When they pregnant, that's
it's just completely out the window. She's just a pregnant chick.
That's what I think. That might be what it is. That might be what it is for me. That might be why it wasn't as because I couldn't just come home and just do whatever. I had to like come and like actually had to announce, hey, I'm finna give you some dick. I've never had to do no shit like that. Normally it's just just kicking, I'm just dropping my shit and I could just, do what I do.
Right.
But once they get past like deep into their shit, it's like, hold on, you gotta let them know, like,
you gotta get an announcement, gotta get approved and everything else.
Gotta talk to the representative and all kind of shit.
See, that's too much. Nah, I don't. You have any questions for me?
Are you happy?
Yeah, I am. I will say I am happy. It was kind of like rocky in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie.
So
That
the
shit was horrible.
so the vanilla dick is not a big percentage in the everything else.
Nah, I could deal with the vanilla dick compared to
Mm,
everything else that I'm getting in the background. So
mm.
it's cool. I can, masturbate my life away if I need to.
Oh shit. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
He asked me that I wanted him to delete all the videos of the other bitches in his phone that he was fucking.
Right.
And I told him no. Like I want him to keep it. I might want to see some more.
Right.
So I had to live like vicarious through these old videos. So I told
That
him to
shit
keep
just
them.
sound like hard. It
What?
sound real hard. I don't know how long you'll be able to keep that up.
Really?
It don't sound sustainable, but I would like to see if you can do that.
Well, I feel like since it's early stages that he still has to learn what I like. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like it's like completely giving up and we're just always gonna have vanilla sex. I
Yeah.
feel like it can progress into something more. I don't know how long that shit gonna take,
Yeah.
but I feel like it could be a little bit more than what we're actually doing.
I, you know what? Because this probably gonna be up your alley. What I'm about to say, but I believe that like if two people have great sex, I feel like they had sex in their past life.
I agree. I agree with that.
I feel like if we just start meeting and we immediately start hitting this shit off, and I ain't got to tell you nothing, cause I prefer not to tell you nothing. Like I had this one girl, I complain. I literally was complaining. I won't even say complaining. I was just telling her what I would like.
Mm-hmm.
But I was telling her what I would like so much, where it started becoming like, God damn, do you even like what I'm giving?
Well, I don't like having to repeat myself. So if I tell you I like this, and this, and you
Mm.
still ain't giving it to me in our sex session, and I gotta say it again, then it's just like, nigga, are you even listening to me? Because you just want to fuck how you want to fuck. You're not listening to what I want and what I need.
But that's why I say I would much like. I'm just on some, I'ma just pick, what's best for me type shit. Like, perfect example, like my love language is words of affirmation.
Mm-hmm.
So all the time I need some communication. I need some type of confirmation that what's going on is right. But while I was going through like, different women or whatever, I'm realizing, okay, some women don't moan. Some women don't moan no matter how deep you in them. And I just had to realize these aren't the type of women for me. But if I sit up here and say, hey, can you start moaning? Can you like, pick up the volume while we fucking? That ain't gonna go over well, man. I'm about to just pick up
I
this.
mean, you might have to say it a certain way, you know.
Nah. Most girls that like I done dealt with that was quiet, they can't even explain to me why they quiet. They just to them they just getting, this is just what they do. They just get there and, take their breaths in. I don't know. But then
That's nah. I want to make some noise. Sometimes I feel like if I'm moaning way too much, I feel like it's fake.
right.
So I try to be aware of how much I'm moaning, I guess. It might feel good and I still might not moan because I just feel like if I'm moaning even more, you're just gonna think that I'm not into it.
But the thing is is it forceful or are you just naturally able to do that?
I'm just naturally able to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that. I don't want the shit to come off like I'm forcing you. Like, nah, I don't want the shit that I don't want to be complaining to somebody so much where it seemed like, it then turned to you just fucking me for me. Like,
Mhm.
do whatever makes you shit. I mean, that's how we get our orgasms, our climaxes, and all that shit. You gotta release and relax and all that shit. So be you. But if you ain't what I prefer, then I can't fuck with it.
All right, so what do you have coming up? What are you working on?
I'm always working, man. I got plenty shows. I gotta fucking get back to it. I got plenty shows. I actually started editing my own
Oh
videos.
my gosh.
Yeah, man. I can't goddamn. I decided that, what I want to teach my daughter is to not be afraid of anything. But within that, I gotta be like a leader because she might want to hear me or she might want to see me doing it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just give her both. So with that, I can't goddamn be out here, half stepping. I can be out here saying I'm a comedian, but she won't know is to what level.
Right.
If it's her dad selling out arenas or if I'm just hitting up the bar down the street, I got to, what I'm saying, I got to pick it up out here. So definitely editing my own videos, so putting more clips out. Of course, the shows, the burlesque show, out of town shows. It's just a lot of shit coming up.
Okay. And your social medias?
My social media is, of course, you can find me at Terrance Miller, your favorite comedian on all social media platforms. On Instagram at TERMIL_MFC. Also that's my Twitter handle too. On YouTube, you can find me at Terrance Miller, your favorite comedian. I'm everywhere you looking.
Cool. You can follow the podcast on Instagram at Coming to Conclusions and go check out our website at www.comingtoconclusions.com for all of the latest videos and new content.